Hi, thank you for joining us today. I'm here to take out the time to introduce to you my graduates from this class of PSI Security for Class D Licensed Unarmed Security Officers. All right. At first, I want to present to you Mr. James Taylor, graduate here, one of the top guys in the class. Did an excellent job, I should say. Class clown, right there, right there. He loves my hot sausages. Oh. All right. Next graduate, an excellent here. Actually started a little late, picked everything up great, and nothing bad to say. Sir Hakeem?
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Did he eat his hot sausage?
he did not eat my hot sausage.
Thank you.
All right. And then Ron, just quiet the whole class, but I'm telling you, right, just surprise you out of nowhere. Like, look at them good grades. Look at that laugh. Thank you, and it was a pleasure. I really do appreciate you coming in.
Too much.
All right. And guys, one more time, if you wouldn't mind, please. This is my graduating class. There's a few more, but you're camera shy. They probably have warrants, but it's okay. All right? Let's give them a round of applause. And thank you very much, guys. I'm very proud of you guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Awesome, okay? I hope you guys had a good time.
Come to PSI. I'm telling you, it's the best class ever. Mike is a great instructor.
If you have any questions, by all means, please give us a call back. I'm sure Honestly's going to post our number, 239-936-7044. I'm not giving you my cell phone number. That's reserved for later.
And me.
And him. You know, his girlfriend should be calling me later as well. And, you know, we're going to show you what it takes to become a security officer. I will teach you everything that you need to know to pass our tests. But I'm also going to give you everything that you need to know to do this job. There's a difference between passing a test and doing the job. And that's something that these guys have all been able to take back from this class. We've gone over what I like to call tactical practical, what's going to be practical application of what we're going to be doing versus what the state wants us to know versus what we're really going to do. You know, we really not have to get into it, but we go over a few different techniques, disarming techniques, things like that, just something that I would like my guys to know when they leave here. And the biggest thing that I stress is what we call use of force. There's so many uses of unjustified use of force. People aren't able to identify what is considered justified and unjustified. Where does compliance and non-compliance start and stop? Everybody who leaves here understands completely what use of force means and when and how to apply it. Furthermore, they know how to use deadly force. That is my main thing. I want you to know when deadly force is authorized. In accordance with Chapter 776 on use of force, a person has to pose the means, the motive, the ability to cause you, to put your life into imminent danger or cause you great bodily harm. And the only time use of force or unjustified use of deadly force is warranted is when you have exhausted all means of use of force and when you have completely exhausted all of those options and you have no safe ability to retreat and the life of you or another person is in jeopardy. At that time, it becomes warranted to use that deadly force. We go through training videos. I make these guys watch different training videos. Yes, we have terrorism awareness. Everybody's familiar with what's going on now. Terrorism awareness is pretty much on the news. You turn on the 6 o'clock news, there's terrorism awareness training right there. They tell you what's going on. All right, we go into that. We go into more detail of everything. If you really want to be really want to be educated in this, and you want to do it right, not just pass a test and get a certificate and say, I'm a guard, go somewhere else. I will not train somebody who's also going to be ignorant to everything and refuse to listen to other people's opinions. We're not about that. Okay? A lot of us have fought and, bled for this country. We believe in that. All right? We support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. It's an oath that everybody has taken. Veterans, law enforcement officials, so on and so forth. All right? We will not stand by while the American citizen is oppressed. We have a right to live free of oppression and free of tyranny. And I teach that to these guys. Okay? So our officers are leaving here understanding the constitutional values that our soldiers and our law enforcement officials go through. And that I can't stress enough. That it's not right to watch somebody force fear into other people because that's what they believe in? That's not right. And these guys know that. We've had great debates, open discussions and topics of different things. We talk about the difference between domestic terrorism and domestic threat. I want you to understand that. These guys have all left here. They all taken my test. And that certificate doesn't mean that, okay, they passed the test. No, they passed my test. I don't have to just pass you. I don't have to give you a test. I can just, if I feel that you've done that enough, I can pass you as long as you can answer a few questions properly. These guys know what I'm talking about. We don't do just multiple choice. There's fill in the blank here. And my fill in the blank says you need to know this. You need to understand this. And I don't care what the book says that it says. I want your interpretation of it. And if your interpretation's proper and it's understandable and legible, I'm okay with that. Okay, so please get trained, get certified. You know, our sister company here, we have tactical weapons. We're doing the concealed carry classes as well. We've seen the live stream of that. These guys have all witnessed what goes on in that training. I've given them my firsthand knowledge behind the 790s and the 7.76. Get educated, folks. Come see us at PSI. We'll train you anything we want to do. We got tactical, practical. We got advanced shooting. We've got our G licensing. We've got our D licensing. We've got everything. All right. Want to put your hands on a weapon? Come touch it. You know, you want to get used to justified use of force? I'll show you what pepper spray's for, how a taser works, and all the components behind it. Anyway, I believe that's going to conclude our broadcast. I'd like to, you know, one more time, anybody out there, if anybody's watching this, these guys did an excellent job.
Great job,
I've got
guys.
everybody here looking for employment as of right now. All right, so remember these names. All right, Ronald, Hakeem, and Mr. Taylor James over here, James Taylor. No relation, by the way, no relation. All right, and I'm Mike Fowler, instructor at PSI. Come see us, and I hope you guys have a good weekend and stay safe this 4th of July.